Hello humans, Master Dinnerflex here, bringing you the low quality content you deserve, and today I'll be going over a quick deck. There's not much point in me giving you the replays. There's not much explanations because this deck is super linear, but it's assault mode. So funny enough, this deck came out in Dane, and it's kind of weird because it seems on the surface really, really strong, but in all actuality, it's just like a very, very low tier rogue deck. Because one of the issues is like it puts up one really powerful negate, but that's it. And like, yeah, it's a recurring negate, but it feels like this would have been really good like a year or two ago, or maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, but now it's just kind of like a little too late. But I'm going to go into it because I think this deck is really interesting. So I guess let's get started. So the whole point of this deck is you want to get to Psi Reflector, because Psi Reflector alone sets up the entire assault mode play. And the entire assault mode play is to make Stardust Dragon assault mode, which is a recurring negate, and it's just really, really powerful. And you're trying to make one of these every turn you can, to the point where you've got 2 to 3 of these recurring and your opponent just can't play. That's the idea. And the reason I'm not playing any other assault modes, because the rest are terrible, except the new one, the TG guy, but the TG guy one's bad because unless you're playing a really bricky trap in your deck, you can't use it. And I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to play brick for brick in a deck like this. I just didn't want to do that. The Red Dragon Archfiend one is terrible. It literally destroys your own board as well. The Colossal Fighter seems good, but it's way too slow. And like, if you could activate assault mode on your turn, it would be pretty cool because you could do like some cool like Warrior is Old stuff with it. But it's just too slow, and I don't think there's one I'm missing. Like the Doom Kaiser's really slow. It's just stuff like that. Like the rest are really slow and they're not very powerful. Whereas Stardust Dragon is like the most powerful of all of them. So I just decided to go with it, and I mean it's pretty good. Like a recurring negate, very strong. So this is the point of the deck. It creates the whole play. When you summon it with any means, you search your deck for either an assault mode or a monster that has assault mode activate in its text. So this one or this one, and then you can reveal assault mode in your hand to revive one of them, and then increase its level by up to 4, which means you can make up to a level 9 synchro, but we're making level 8s. So the rest of the deck is 2 things. It's either hand traps or ways to get to Psi Reflector and assault mode activate. So we got 3 Summoner Monk, 3 Assault Sentinel, which is a lone fire for this guy. You can only synchro summon the rest of the turn when you do that, but that's fine. And then Assault Beast, which you only play one of this because this guy can search assault mode activate. So when you don't have anything in your graveyard, you're just going to search this, discard, search assault mode activate, and now you have something to revive with Psi Reflector. So you only need to do that once. So just one of him. And 3 Stardust Dragon assault mode. So this is a card you don't want to draw, obviously. So why would you play 3 of it? Because you want to summon as many of these as you possibly can. There are plenty of instances where every turn you're making a level 8 synchro, and every time you do that, you want to make an assault mode. So that's why I'm playing 3. Even if you draw one, we still have assault mode 0, which can be searched. It's like, it kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. So 3 of that. And then hand traps, we got Triple Ash. Double Ghost Spell to counter Called by the Grave in this deck, because your negation tributes itself for turn to negate. So if they have Called by the Grave, it can really screw you over. So Ghost Spell is really good for stopping that. not much utility outside of that. I think this card's like one of the worst hand traps. And then Cyframe Gamma, since your recurring negate tributes itself, after they think I've beat it out the Stardust, you just hit them with Gamma, and that can put them really far behind. And then we got Triple Tenki, which can search this, which searches this. Triple Called by the Grave to counter Ash Blossom because Assault Mode Activate is really vulnerable to that. Triple Twin Twister because I'm tired of running into mine. 1-for-1, which can get this. Teleport, which can get this. So we have 14 ways to get to Reflector, which is really nice. Reborn, so you can be really cute, and if you summon with this, you can set Assault Mode Activate, revive Stardust Dragon that you use for the Synchro Summon, and then on next turn you can make like 2 Stardust Dragons Assault Modes, which is really nice. So 3 Assault Mode, and then 2 Impermanence. The Impermanence could be anything. I guess what this could be is a 3rd Ghost Spell and an Upstart, because you do want to make sure you have enough spells for a Summoner Monk. But I don't know. This could probably be more spells, or another Ghost Spell. It's up to you. Side deck doesn't matter. The only thing I'll mention is Assault Counter. If you know you're going first, and you know you can make assault modes, you can play this, and this makes it to where you don't have to use your Stardust immediately. You have another negate on top of it. You can't search it though, which is kind of strange, but it's fine. For the extra deck, we got Triple Stardust Dragon, 1 Omega, Squire Saga, which is like Black Rose that doesn't destroy everything, just the stuff you want it to. Dawn Dragster, Black Rose, and Janbara. Then we got, for the XCs, we got Gustav Max and Liebel to go for game with multiple Stardust Assault modes. And then just a handful of links just in case you ever need them. So I'm not going to go into a replay because it's just a very basic deck. All you do is just try to get to Reflector so you can get 2 Assault modes. And you keep doing that over and over and over again until you have 3 or just as many as you possibly can. So yep. That's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching. And remember, Master Dinnerflax will take your soul.